Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Friends, in this video I'm going to be talking about the magic of believing and how if you use this power which is available to all of us, your life will never be the same again. So there's literally a genuine magic in believing. First, know this is for sure. And there has been multiple books written over thousands of years. So if people are writing these books and crores or millions of people are actually benefited by this, there would be some genuine magic in believing, right? So the ideas I will be talking to you in this video are not mine, are from this book, The Magic of Believing by Claude M. Bristol. And this is an amazing book. I mean, if you want to change your life, you start with this book, right? So the author has a very interesting story. The author was actually curious that why some magical things happen in life. For example, he was amazed how these fortune tellers or gypsies, people who look at the crystal ball and tell future to some people, and there were many people who were actually benefited by this. So he was amazed why this is happening. He was then again amazed why in these pilgrimages, right, pilgrims, people who are very elderly, who have arthritis and these diseases because of which they cannot even walk, and they were climbing mountains to just have a look at this holy urn which is of religious significance. Why this is happening, if what is the reason for this? And he just wanted to find out what is the truth behind this. So what he observed was there is a golden thread which is running across all these amazing things happening in the world, where these impossible things were happening. People were making this happen, and that is the power of belief, right? And once he understood this, because of his observation of the universe, he wanted to test it out on himself. So what he did, he started very low in life, but he knew the magic and the power of believing and the power of mental picture making. So he started his career as a soldier in the army, but he wanted to be rich. And he knew that if you just visualize and focus on a thought, it will manifest. So this just shows us what is the magic and the power of a focused thought. So what he used to do, he used to doodle these dollar signs, which is basically linked to this picture he wanted to have for the future, where he'll be very, very rich, right? So his doodling was in the form of dollar signs, and he used to doodle all over when he was working in the army for a very basic salary, right? And as a result of that, a series of instances happened in his life because of his thought, and it happened suddenly without even it was not gradual. It just happened suddenly. He started getting opportunities which led, one thing led to another, and he became an investment banker, and he was then in the banking and finance industry. And as a result of that, he ended up becoming very, very rich. So he wanted to share this power with the world, that what was his experience when he wrote the book, right? Another interesting story, which happened when he was sailing on this ship called the Empress of Japan. And what happened in the ship, he wanted this particular kind of cheese which he was very fond of. It was called as the Trappist cheese, made by the monks of Quebec, right? It was very particular cheese, and there was no reason he could have found it on that ship, but he wanted to test this magic of believing. So what he did, he made a thought, and he kept his enthusiasm and his hunger for that cheese. He had this expectation attitude, this expecting attitude, and he just kept visualizing it. And as a result of that, he was just going back to his room, and some people called him to a party. And as a result of that, there was a table, and in that table there was this whole block of Trappist cheese, right? So literally magic happened in the ship, right? So the author basically has given us a framework how, once we know that there is genuine magic in believing, we can actually use it to get the things and to shape our life, more importantly, in the direction in which we want. But for those of us who don't want to read the book but still want to use this power, what you can do is, and what the author is telling, is to use this very simple process of writing the things what you want in the descending order of importance to you, right? So whatever you want in life, whatever area you want to change in life, just write it down on a piece of paper, right? And have it in the descending order of importance, meaning the thing most important to you should be at the top and the thing least important to you should be at the bottom. And once you have written it down, just narrow it down to the top 3 things which you want to immediately bring into your life. And once you have written it down, write it on a card which you can carry and laminate that card and keep it in your pocket, right? And have a look at it 2 to 3 times every day. 2 times must, just after waking up and before sleeping. And write it as often as you can. Whenever you get a chance, write it down. The idea is to have a focused thought. How it works, don't try to question it. Don't question the magic power of belief. Even if you're watching this video, you have some belief in the magic of believing, right? So just don't question it, or try it out, and if it works for you, it's just for your good, right? And the least it will do is to give you a focus, and beyond that, how it happens is beyond yours and mine's explanation. Maybe there's a science which is yet to be discovered how it happens, but it does happen, right? So use it to your advantage and use this practice. Write the things you want in the descending order of your importance. Narrow it down to the top 3 things. Write these 3 things in a card. Always carry the card with you. Look at it, visualize the things as it has already happened 2 times, morning and night, and try to write it as often as you can in your morning journal if possible, or in your evening journal. And once you do this, you will be far ahead of a lot of people who don't know this power of belief, this magic of believing. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And there's a link. You can also follow me on Instagram for bite-sized videos of this kind. And I'm really happy to create these videos for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below how did you find it. Thanks again for watching the video. I'll see you again. Thanks for watching.